We have another Omaha Oracle, a woman suffering from mania and delusions and going on social media and causing extreme panic. She made a video saying there's going to be a shooting at a school, and said that her brother is going to be behind it.
My brother, who I haven't talked to since I was 13 or seen, might be planning a school shooting. He's very influenced by Audrey Hale. He has AK-47s all around his room. They're not locked up in safes. My brother is part of the LGBT community. I told him, if you don't call the police, I'll call the police. He said, let him shoot up a school. Just don't bring the police to my phone cut out for a second, but my dad told me if he shoots up a school, let it happen. Just stop bringing the police to my house.
It was all in this tweet that was deleted, and we can't recover somehow because he changed it to some random numbers, and Wayback Machine won't work either. She was also on Dr. Phil on an episode called Desperate for Insta Fame, where she went on to talk about how much she lies for attention. Listen to me. You know me. There would be no reason I would tell any of you to ever watch Dr. Phil for any reason ever, especially after what he tried to do to me. But go watch this episode of Dr. Phil. I'm telling you, go watch it, and you'll understand who she is. Now, I did speak with the police in that area. I told them what her claims are, and I also told them who she is. I showed them the Dr. Phil episode, and I showed them her entire TikTok account, where she encourages people to call into the police about this shooting that she claims. So just for the off chance the boy who cried wolf is telling the truth, they know about it, but she's not. And I also showed him the video where she wiretapped the officer as well. Jessica, what you're doing is disgusting, and it's extremely harmful. I would know there's someone on this app doing a similar thing to me right now. I've dealt with people like this before. You are doing this for attention. That's how devastated you were when you lost your Instagram account. So I'm glad you're losing your TikTok account too. You should not have a following. You should not be talking to an audience and telling them what to do. You caused mass panic, and you should go to jail for that. I'm looking forward to your arrest.
You got a felony. You got a felony. Man, your road looks tough ahead. Gonna be miles and miles away from your bed. The judge's words repeating in your head. Boy, you got a felony. Yeah, you got a felony.
Don't be laughing.
You can laugh if you want to.
No, you guys.
No.
Like, you've never been on a TV show saying, oh, if you're not going to read the script, we have 3 other people that will read the script. Then why do it? Because I wanted to get followers for my music. I was 21 years old. I'm 25 years old now, guys. Danish is on here. I'm not lying about anything. This guy is like a harasser.
I just called the police, and I was informed that he doesn't have a job. Sometimes he does substitute teacher stuff. Might be planning a school shooting because he was banned from a school. I guess she doesn't care because she gets paid to like date my dad.
Stalker, and I can sue him for what he's doing. Like he's just so crazy. People are really dumb, and he's the dumb one. He's definitely screen recording this and sharing it with his followers saying I'm a liar. What am I lying about? I'm telling people my personal past experiences. I don't know what Dayland is. I don't know what your stuff is. You're irrelevant. You got 10,000 views on a Dr. Phil episode that you were in a Zoom call with. Like, really, dude? You need to leave me alone. I don't know you. You are a stalker. You are a fucking weirdo. You need to keep away from me. This Danish guy has been nonstop making videos about me. It's crazy. Like, he literally thinks that he knows all the answers. You were not there when a lot of this stuff happened in my life. Therefore, you invalidate my experiences. And I talked to the police, and they said that they believe me, and I'm not going to jail. My brother was cleared. Yep, he was cleared, and all the guns were removed yesterday from the house. The police removed the guns from the house yesterday. So I need you to leave me alone, Danish. You're probably in love with me, or you're a fucking faggot. So leave my life alone and leave my life alone. Goodbye. I'm blocking you, Danish. Do whatever you want with this live.
I spoke to her directly, and before we get into it, let me just skip to a very important part right off the bat. I asked her directly, did your brother say he was going to commit a school shooting? And she said no. Right there. And when people asked you about it in the comments, you seemed to double down, triple down. You were serious about this. You were liking comments of people who were encouraging other people to continue to call the police and the schools. You were not merely throwing out a warning or suggestion, but let's go over everything else we talked about. When I first messaged her, I told her she's going to jail. She told me that I must like men and made a lot of homophobic remarks, tons of them. I kept saying she's going to go to jail, and I kept telling her to tell the truth about what happened, at least have some dignity. She continued to make remarks about me, about what she believes my sexual orientation to be. So then she said she's going to go on TikTok and accuse me of child porn and threatening to kill her. Later on, I asked her if she's upset at her father and retaliated by making that video saying that her brother's going to go on a shooting spree because the father is enabling him. Did you do that in retaliation? She says, no. Why would you think that? Because a couple minutes ago, you just said you were going to go on TikTok and lie about me. So when I finally asked her if her brother ever actually said he was going to commit a school shooting, she said no. She says there was two things that led her to say that. One was a third party telling her that he hated the kids at a school and was suicidal, yet that third party denies that this person's ever said that to her.
When I gave the police this third party's number, he lied to the police saying that, he didn't say this because my dad threatened to come to his house and kill him. My dad called the third party, who I'm also friends with, who actually won't talk to me anymore, and my dad threatened to kill him with a gun and show up to his house and kill him. Never said it would be immediately. I said possibly. I think people didn't really pay attention to that and people started freaking out.
And of course, the next thing was the tweet. She says that she found his Twitter account and he tweeted out plans to commit a school shooting, except that he didn't. He said that he loved Elliot Rodgers or something. But this tweet cannot be recovered. And when she was informed that police can recover tweets like that, she made up the story about he changed his username and then deleted the account. During this conversation, she tried to recruit me to Scientology twice. Here's what I learned after speaking to her. When she starts to lie, she believes those lies. She believes this. For the sake of literally everyone around you, please get some medical help, but do not go on the internet anymore. The reason I was able to identify the lying right off the bat is because I've dealt with pathological liars before. Please encourage them to get off the internet too. You're going to get me harmed, constantly lying about me.